Welcome back to Two Dads Drinking a Lesbian.
Superbowl edition.
Superbowl edition.
Oh, the Chiefs and the Eagles. The Super Bowl. The
Sean,
Super Bowl.
You got a really nice beard over there, Sean.
So, real quick before I give my hang on, I'm gonna explain real quick before I give Sean his compliment. Laura, Jack, and I are being punished in this episode, and anytime the Eagles, Chiefs, Super Bowl, or football are mentioned by words, then we have to give him a compliment. Sean, you rock those glasses better than anybody.
What? Who picked the winner of the
same
Super Bowl?
glasses for like I swear so long.
Who picked the winner of the Super Bowl?
You did.
Sean did, but I wanted them to win. I just thought on paper.
You're forgetting something here, Laura. Before you keep going.
I already. What do you
Sean,
mean?
you're great.
No,
You're great
What
at
did you
picking
say?
games, Sean.
I said the
it.
Super Bowl.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
you're
long
really good at
episode.
fantasy.
True. This says that.
That's what I'm saying.
By the way, who was the only one with the balls to pick up the Chiefs?
I like your belt, your new belt.
It's shiny.
Yeah,
That's not a compliment, Hoover.
it is though.
That's-
Actually,
no.
You said your
No,
belt
he
is
said-
shiny.
Correct. That's complimenting the belt. You have to compliment me.
It's your belt.
That's still not me. That's
Oh,
the
Lord.
belt. You got to compliment me.
He's making a lot of stipulations to this.
You saw the messages. You saw it. You agreed. This is your fault. Should have took Mahomes. That's your own problem.
Sean, you're a great devoted father.
Thanks.
oh man, you stole one of my future ones. I'm gonna use that again, just so you know, because I do believe it. So you're gonna have to accept that one twice because you have 2 kids. All right, tonight's drink is Bullet Bourbon.
One of my faves. Lower Jack is not drinking, so
Yeah, I'm
Sean
still
and I
not
will
drinking, guys. I'm
cheers.
still not feeling well.
Red Solo Cup.
I'll still cheers you though with my non-booze drink.
So smooth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't have it. Okay, so notes and news. So the Birds coaching staff got plucked.
Who's the Birds?
The Birds, you know who the Birds are.
Yeah.
No, who are they?
Philadelphia.
You mean the
Philadelphia.
Eagles? You mean the Eagles?
This
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is the Eagles
Sean,
who you're talking about?
you look like Big Ben. You always look like Big Ben.
That was a
Is
long
that a
time
compliment?
ago. That's
Still though, yeah.
not even close anymore.
People, I think he's cute,
I don't even look like him anymore.
but you did
Used
at one
to.
time.
I did when I was younger.
Remember when we used to sit outside and take tallies on if people thought you did look like him?
Yes, I do remember.
Sean,
And that you would win like every time.
Sean, I'm jealous of your beard.
You should be.
We've known that for a while.
All right. Well, yeah. So, you want who went where
Who went where? What?
on the Birds? Who went where?
What's the question? I'm even confused.
So
what
the
question
coaching
is.
staff they got
The
plucked,
offensive
right? So
coordinator
where did they
went
go?
to the Colts.
And the defensive coordinator went to the Cardinals.
Okay.
So they have no coordinators.
Yep,
They
they're
did
done.
all new.
Let's hope that Nick Sirianni was the actual good coach there, because otherwise the Eagles are going to be hurting.
Otherwise, they bring in some good people. And I'll be honest with you, the team is good as a whole.
I owe you a compliment. Hang on.
Oh, he
didn't even
did
catch
say it. He did.
You didn't even catch
Finally, he did say it.
I love the Sabina House's logo.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So do
That's
I.
still not complimenting me. That's
It
complimenting
is.
my
It's something,
team.
but that's you. You created that.
I
That's
hated that. That's the compliment.
that's your brand. That's your brand. Let's talk about Pat McAfee getting sued by Brett Favre. How
Yeah,
about
you
that? That's
believe that.
wow.
Did you watch the show? He was so pumped up by that.
Oh, I mean, no
He was so
publicity is bad
excited.
publicity. Right?
Well, he said that he was supposed to apologize and like take all the videos down. He's like, we can't do that.
I think, yeah.
He laughed.
Fuck no.
that was the exact response.
I mean, Brett Favre is clearly like out of his mind right now, right? Like,
he
It's a sports show. Like
it's a
that's what-
sports show. You were you're a Hall of Fame football player. God
Hey,
damn it.
there you go. I was waiting for it. I was gonna say it myself, but I was
So
waiting
was
for
I.
it.
Oh, look, I gave him a look. Did you see my eyes?
I'm thinking.
I knew for you guys. It's like, watch your words, sir.
This is great.
Your truck is pretty sweet.
It is.
It is. I
definitely
agree.
sweet. Okay.
Well,
But yeah,
guys,
that's a
we're
wild,
5
that
minutes
is
in,
a
by the way.
wild, that is a wild thing to do. Like just to sue a sports show that is literally talking about the sport that you played.
What sport
What
is it,
happened to
Laura?
freedom of speech?
You know what sport it is, Sean.
No, I really don't.
Soccer. It's soccer.
Yeah, it's the American version
Pat
of soccer.
McAfee played soccer. Just saying.
Yeah, he punted a football really good.
You're a great friend, Sean.
You have a really nice home, Sean.
Thanks. Just so you guys on the air realize I have the ultimate trump card here. So
This is gonna be a long show.
It really is. Okay, so
We're gonna definitely have to make up some compliments.
I think I think it'll be interesting what actually happens with that because, I mean, he clearly is talking about him, but like so is everybody else. It's not
freedom
like
of speech.
it's not a topic that is
it's freedom of speech and it's not slander.
right.
His
That's
whole
what I
thing
mean.
was
It's not a slander thing.
I would say his whole thing is saying it's slander, and McAfee even said it. He starts off everything saying supposedly. He doesn't say as a fact. He says supposedly to everything. So there's no slander
or
there.
like
How do you
what
say
did they say?
supposedly?
Supposedly.
I thought you threw a B in there the last 2 times you said that.
Maybe.
Supposedly is what.
or allegedly, I think is what they say.
Oh, that's it. No, that's it.
Yeah,
right
they
there.
use
It's
the word
allegedly.
allegedly.
It's
I couldn't get that
allegedly.
out. I had to like go to another planet just so you know to get that.
They know.
I'm
on the
back.
screen watching your
I'm gonna have to go
Yeah,
to
I'm
another
like-
planet to come up with some compliments.
I was literally like off in space over here for like 2 minutes. Sorry guys, I'm back. Yeah, but that's wild. Like I don't know how thinks he's gonna get away with that and actually win that, and he's just wasting his own money, or either that, or it's publicity for him, and maybe he wants to come back.
It's publicity.
Could you
for him.
imagine if he comes back? Like,
It's
I'll lose
publicity
it.
for him to make more money.
I get it, but just like I don't know if Pat McAfee is the right guy. You know, it's gonna make him look
He
real
wasn't
dumb.
the only one. Favre sued like 4 different
Yeah, it was
people.
like Shannon Sharp and
Yeah, he just so
I'm trying to
happened.
think of who the third one was.
He
It's like,
just
it's like when Hulk Hogan sued that company for releasing his sex tape or
well, he
whatever.
won that. There's a difference. He won.
Well, that's
that.
because you can't release other people's sex tape. There's like
yeah,
laws
that's a
against
that's a privacy
Right.
matter.
it. No
He
sex
won.
tape.
What did he win? He won like
No
$2
sex in the
He won like
champagne
$2
or-
billion for that or something. Something crazy that company
Really?
couldn't even afford. Yeah, they couldn't even afford it. They had
They
to go out
went
of
bankrupt?
business. Yeah.
Was it Deadspin?
No, it was some small shitty company that this was going to be their big thing,
Yeah, I don't-
and basically it just put them out of business.
That
Okay.
sucks.
Well, we'll see. We'll keep you guys updated. Oh, I guess this is our last show, so I guess we won't keep you updated as of on that.
Oh, we could.
Oh, not our
post something.
last show, but
Our last show for a little while.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna be back for the
we'll
draft,
be back.
which will be here before we know it. It's already mid-February.
When
Happy
when-
Valentine's Day, guys! I love you guys. by the way.
Happy Valentine's Day to my 2 guys. All right, Derek Carr, he forced a trade here.
Nope, he forced a release.
Oh, that's what I
Yeah,
meant. Forced
yeah.
a release.
Yeah, they wanted to
Yeah,
trade.
so
him.
they can't even get that money.
No, they're
Yeah.
gonna
Lose that
they're
money.
gonna have dead cap.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Hey, if you want to move on, they could always keep him. They could always say,
If they
okay.
keep him, they have to pay him 40 million as of today. They already cut him today, so
Oh, did they actually cut
yeah,
him?
he had to be cut. Or no, sorry, correction. He has to be cut tomorrow, or it's 40 million. But they announced that they were cutting him already because it's a 5 million dead cap hit versus 40 million.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't have another quarterback yet. So unless
Uh,
Stidham is their quarterback,
They didn't have another quarterback at the end of the season. They still benched him and kicked him out of the room.
I mean, okay, let's talk about this real quick. David Carr is at least
Derek,
I'm sorry, Derek Carr. I always get the two
I
brothers
know they
mixed
look
up.
the same too.
They do, yeah.
You know they play football, right?
The last time we raced, you beat me. I can't wait for the rematch.
What race?
Foot race.
Foot race.
Wait. Oh, are we still on that same?
He'll never
Wait,
let it
did you
go.
Did you guys actually
No,
race?
No,
Okay, he's
Yeah.
bringing it back up.
he's
Okay.
just
Just making sure Sean
Uh,
doesn't forget about it.
I haven't forgot about it.
Sean, you're a great salesman.
Thanks.
Damn it, that's a good one, Laura.
Yeah.
He is a great salesman.
Yeah. I know my guys.
But
All right,
anyway,
so getting
hang
into
on.
the poop-
I was saying something. Sean interrupted me, and I had to do.
Oh, sorry.
So, like, Derek Carr, what, top 15 quarterback, top 10?
Not top 10.
I'd put him in the top 15.
Yeah.
He has moments where he's in the top 10.
At his best, he's definitely a top 10 quarterback. Like I just don't see the Raiders going out and acquiring somebody better than Derek Carr.
Sometimes you hire guys like Josh McDaniels who just want to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And they make dumb moves.
He wants to win that Lombardi without Derek Carr and to
That's
prove
what
that
it
he's
said.
a better coach.
So it sounds like. So.
I don't know, just stupid. Like I think about it all the time because clearly my team has an overrated quarterback, right? And so I just sit there and go like, if we moved on from Dak, what would we be left? No.
Would you pick up Derek Carr over Dak?
Oh, it's super tough. I think
I feel like they're in the same realm.
They're in the same realm. I think Dak is more mobile and stronger. Like he breaks sacks and stuff like that. But I think Derek is a better thrower.
I think Derek's a better leader.
I don't know. No,
I
think
think
Dak's strong. I think he's a very strong leader.
I like the chip on the shoulder Derek has.
The only way that I'd want to move on from Dak Prescott is if we like sign Cooper Rush to like a $15 million a year contract, and then we put the rest of that money to add weapons around Cooper Rush. And like we just go like we're going with a budget quarterback, and we think because as I talked about before, there's not that big of a drop off from Dak to Cooper Rush, right? Like Cooper proved that he's a solid NFL quarterback.
100%.
He should be a starter somewhere. So like, why not make him the starter there and then take that other, $25 million worth of cap and
I can agree with you that he's a top 5 backup quarterback in the NFL. I don't know if I see him as a starter in most areas. I'm trying.
He's 5-1 as a starter.
I understand his record, but I'm telling you, the teams that would want him don't have the offensive line or the receivers or the defense that your team has already. They don't have that. And if you put him in a team that doesn't have that, you're asking the same thing of Brock Purdy, who was a rookie, Mr. Irrelevant, who went into the perfect situation. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think that Cooper.
They're keeping him, right?
Who? Brock?
Yeah.
They're keeping him and Trey Lance as of now.
I'm sorry.
The only guy they're moving on from is Jimmy G.
If you go 5-1 as a starting quarterback in the NFL, you deserve a shot somewhere. That's how
I'm not saying he won't get a shot.
Who's a better backup quarterback than Cooper Rush?
You'd have to give me some time to go through the list because I'm like I said, I'm putting him in the top 5, but that's just me in top of my mind.
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo, is he better?
He could be. He's definitely been a starter for longer and been consistent and won games.
Yeah, no, I think that I would put Jimmy over Cooper, but I think Cooper's a solid quarterback. I think he's a top 1 or 2 backup, and I think he's a solid NFL quarterback, and he deserves a shot. I hope he gets a shot. I really do.
And like I said, here's the issue, and we've said about this. There are so many quarterbacks coming out of college that have so much talent. Look at this. The best quarterback in this past draft was Brock Purdy.
Right.
Him and Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett had the games, had the come up with a slower team.
The wins.
Hold on. Purdy has the wins, but he has the perfect situation. You walk into a situation where your whole team's stacked.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett walked into a situation where you had a
stacked.
rookie running back, you have a bad offensive line, your receivers are figuring things out, you have a horrible offensive coordinator. So once again, that's why I would literally give them both a passing grade of an A or a B for the season, purely because of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of the season, Pickett definitely started picking it up.
He showed to be a leader, which is what I always look for in a quarterback.
He still has a lot to learn, don't get me wrong. But I think he at least showed some like true spark out there and like that he can handle what we're about to put him into.
And he also showed that he needs a 3XL helmet.
He did. Nonetheless, I
probably would too.
I would love to see one off season of him and Pickens practicing the over shoulder, the catch, things like that, and see what those two can do in this league.
So you're the Jets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm getting Aaron Rodgers, by the way.
You can't get it. Let's just say
unless he retires.
Hypothetically speaking, you can't get Aaron Rodgers for whatever reason.
By the way, before you move on, do you see what he did?
No.
As of today, he is in a dark room for
dark chamber.
What is it? Not 48 hours. It's 96 hours
or so,
4 days. It's 4 nights. He's in a dark room. No, nothing.
No sound.
No lights,
no
sound. No nothing for 4 days. Even in the
That would
bathroom,
make you go insane.
there's a bathroom in there. Even the bathroom, you can't have lights on.
I mean, solitary confinement is a punishment in prison. You have this like millionaire quarterback that's doing it for fun.
He signed up for it.
Stupid. But anyways, you're the Jets. You can't get Aaron Rodgers. You can't get any.
Derek Carr would be my next choice.
You can't get Derek Carr.
Jimmy G.
You can't get Jimmy G.
Who the hell you want me to?
Hang on. I'm just saying your choices are you draft a top quarterback right now and put him right in the lineup, or you sign Cooper Rush. What do you
Which
do?
one of the quarterbacks so am I getting in the draft?
Well, I guess they're
Depends on the
drafted
pick.
mid.
If
They're drafted mid first round,
Correct.
Correct.
probably.
If you're talking top 3, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Will Levis, I'm probably taking one of the 3 of them.
Okay. Well, there you go.
If
I
you're
would
going
too, probably.
if you're going after those 3,
You're gonna call me crazy right now, but I think the future of the NFL is you're gonna have Mahomes and like maybe Burrow, and like you're gonna have the top like 3-4 guys. And then the rest of the NFL is going to be battling to who can get that budget quarterback that they can put a winning roster around.
well, that's what the 49ers just proved.
All right.
They literally just took Mr. Irrelevant and went to the NFC Championship.
Because like, listen, all these guys at this level are all good football players. They all have talent. Yeah, they might have to like get used to like the pace of the game, or like, you know, the playbook, or whatever the actual thing that they struggle with is, right? But like once they get that down, they are at a level of play that they should be able to step in and take over this team.
And I'm going to point one thing out, because this was a comment prior to the Super Bowl. Oh, there you go.
Super Bowl.
Sean, you are the best friend I could ever ask for.
Whoa.
Aw.
Excuse me?
You guys are both the best friends. I could ever.
Sean, you are. I'm going to go with the great dad thing now, just because I want to get it out of the way, because I do think
Okay.
that you are a very good dad.
Yeah, we're allowed to reuse each other's compliments. We
Yeah.
think they're
I never
legit.
said you guys couldn't do
Okay.
that. I never
That's
said
good.
that one.
But I really feel that way, so I wanted that to be on my list.
Appreciate it. Nonetheless, what I was gonna say here is that, and you guys are gonna hate me because I'm really not trying this time, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat things like you guys are in this episode. Nonetheless, the Chiefs proved the 49ers right, in the sense that
Sean, you're a good husband.
Sean, you landed a woman way out of your league.
that's true as well.
Yep.
Nonetheless, they proved the 49ers right in the sense that they started throwing over the top in the second half, and they made the comeback/win happen against the Eagles. And they proved what you had to do to the Eagles defense to make things happen.
How many compliments do we owe here?
Oh shit.
2.
I haven't even thought about it at this point.
That's 2.
I was just trying to finish my comment, to be honest with you. Nonetheless, they proved what the 49ers kept saying, is that we have no quarterback to go over the top on them. And without doing that, we're one-sided. I don't care if you guys are only going to run the ball as well, and we know you guys have a good offense, but we can't throw over the top.
Yeah.
We can't do it, which is what the Chiefs beat them with, was throwing over the top. They didn't beat them with the run.
We got like 6 fucking.
That's like 4.
Hoover was counting. He was staring at me counting. So
4.
you guys could just
Sean,
split
you like a really good football team. Fuck, I just said it for myself. So that's you also like a really good hockey team.
Sean, you are a great dog dad as well as a father.
Yeah, I think Rosie would agree.
Go ahead, Laura. We got more. Start swinging.
Sean, you look really good in hats.
I don't got a hat on today.
I know, but I do like when you wear hats.
Sean, you look way better than me in a Scully.
I don't know, but I'll take it.
Sean, I used to love when you brought in a radio so we could listen to the game on Sundays at T-Mobile. You're a good friend for that.
Sean, you were the only employee I've ever had who could fall asleep on the job and crush your sales quota at the same time.
That month though is the month where I didn't give
Fair
a crap and I still hit my goals.
How many more do we owe you?
I think Laura owed me 1 because she said the word by herself.
Okay. Sean. You are a very funny guy, and you do make me laugh a lot.
Okay, real quick. Before we get into the poop bowl
The
conversation,
Pooper Bowl.
conversation.
After that, I'm not even going to push you guys on that one. So.
Before we get into that, to sum up what we just talked about and went through. I mean, I think you have to have that elite quarterback or come up with something different. Like those are your options.
I don't know if you need an elite quarterback. I think you just need a quarterback that doesn't make mistakes with a solid team.
That is an elite quarterback.
Jalen Hurts doesn't make mistakes.
No, we've seen it in the past. I can go back to the Ravens and point out Trent Dilfer years ago as a guy who didn't make mistakes, but was not an elite quarterback, was not going to be the reason they won, but was going to be the reason they didn't lose.
Yeah,
that's Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is not going to be an elite quarterback. That's Cooper Rush.
Yeah, but we don't know. Brock Purdy could turn into like a really great quarterback
down the road.
That's as of now. You know,
could be Tom Brady.
He could
be Tom Brady.
You know who Purdy kind of reminds me a little bit of early on, just because he has that like gunslinger. He'll make a mistake. He doesn't care. He'll go out and fire the next pigskin.
Well, he shouldn't be there.
You like how I substituted there? And
skin.
And you know, he reminds me of Romo. I mean, he really does. He was a late round guy. Romo was undrafted.
I'm gonna say this just because he's now annoying me, so I'm gonna say football.
I love, Sean, that you give Ian such a hard time about his team.
I didn't even want you to give me a compliment. That was just for him. It was.
I don't know if there's anybody else in the world who, when I need somebody, is there for me.
I try for everybody, but mostly for you guys. So
anyway, he reminds me of Romo. I really think like Romo had that gunslinger confidence mentality. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Purdy's gonna have the career that Romo did, but I think early on he's showing that signs of just like he's got that gunslinger.
Once again, I say this all the time. I said it about Mahomes when he got his first year starts. I said it about, well, not really about Brady, but I'll bring it up about Brady. Brady went to a system that worked for him, that eventually turned him into the GOAT. He wasn't the GOAT off the bat. If you would have put him anywhere else under something different, he may never turn into what he did.
Absolutely.
Once again, go to the same thing. Mahomes. What was my reasoning why I thought Mahomes was the next big thing? Because he was with Andy Reid.
Andy Reid's definitely a really great
He's a great quarterback coach. He went through Brett Favre, Donovan McNabb, and now Patrick Mahomes.
Rest in peace.
McNabb?
McNabb's not dead. You're thinking about McNair.
Oh, geez. I was really questioning. I'm like, did I miss something?
My bad.
Okay,
My bad.
so
that was a falsification of bingo.
Either way, I think NFL goes through cycles. It went through a cycle of devaluing the running back. I think we're gonna enter
wait, did you see
we're going to enter a cycle of devaluing the quarterback.
The problem is they're still going to pay him. You're going to say devalue, but those guys are still going to get paid.
But they're going to get paid like $20 million.
No, they're not going to go down. The price points are going to stay the same.
I bet Derek Carr's new contract is under $35 million.
Oh, probably because he's moving on from a team.
Oh, she's looking up the script stuff.
No, I saw that.
The script stuff.
Look at this one. The 2023.
Just so to talk about this real quick, Arian Foster came out and said the NFL is scripted. I can't say that when I listened to the whole interview, I can't say that I fully.
Ian better hope that's right.
So look who wins.
Cowboys versus who in the Super Bowl?
It's supposed to be the Cowboys versus the
Joey
Cincinnati
B.
Bengals, and they're gonna on February 11th of 2024, and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hey, you know what? I'd be happy if we got there. Like, there's only one team that can win. There's only one team that can win every year. So the fact that my team's been competitive recently, I'm happy.
You're talking to Steeler fans,
but
right.
I'm just where was I going with this? What was I talking about?
I don't know. But let's get into the Pooper Bowl.
Hang on, wait. I was talking about something.
You're talking about football.
Okay. God damn it.
He asked what he was talking about, so answer.
I love how consistent you are with your motivation.
I like your skills on like this kind of stuff, like social media. and like putting marketing your business and things like that.
Honestly, I just enjoy branding.
Yeah,
I
right.
really do. Ian actually used to call me out my first year in real estate. That's branding. That's branding. And I was in my first year, and I'm like, yeah,
I had like 7 compliments I went through in my head before saying that, and all of them were backhanded. And I was like, "Fuck, I can't use that. Fuck, I can't use that. Fuck, I can't use that."
Just so you guys know, if I get backhanded comments, they get double punished, and they don't know what the other punishment is. So
I'm not getting punished. All right, on to the Pooper Bowl.
The Pooper
What a
Bowl.
game! What a game! What a game!
It was a great. Can we all admit it was a great game?
Absolutely.
I enjoyed the hell out of that game.
Just
Okay,
back
wait.
and forth. Back and
Before we get into game action, what was your favorite commercial?
Dude, I'm obsessed with the mockery that M&M's has been doing with the Ma and Yaz and
That's pretty good.
and the chocolate covered clams.
Yeah,
like,
I like
for whatever
that.
reason.
I like that.
I like
Just
T-Mobile's
Mobiles.
Bradley Cooper and his mom.
Okay, I got 2 that really caught me, right? So number 1 was obviously the Popcorners Breaking Bad commercial, right?
Yeah, that was good.
I like that one. And Aaron Paul, who's Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad, he said that is the last time you will ever see him in anything Breaking Bad. And he put the kibosh on it until he's broke, and then he'll be back.
Until the money's too big.
My other favorite one that really, did you guys see the Will Ferrell one?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I can picture this.
It was absolutely hilarious.
What was it again? You have to remind me, because
I honestly don't remember. I just remember Will Ferrell, and I was laughing my ass off the entire time.
Once again, I could picture this. It was randomness. He was between 2 people. I'm trying to think what.
Hang on, like, do we?
Yeah, I remember.
Do we care that we're on air right now? Let's just pull up the fucking.
It's the last episode of the season. Do we ever care?
I don't care. Let's pull up the.
Guys, look up top. Look up top as I was playing the 2 Dash Drink song. Look up top. Ah, you missed it.
What is that?
It said, "Do you want to play music?"
Okay, Will Ferrell Super Bowl commercial. Oh, God damn it, I said Super Bowl. Fuck. Sean. I love how great you are to my children.
They're basically like my children. They're not, but they're basically. What is he playing over there?
GM's battery, we're gonna crush those losers. Crush them! Let's go, America.
That Cadillac?
Yeah. Norway's out EVing us. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's my daughter's birthday. She's really I don't care. Grab an EV, meet me in Norway. Okay, can I say goodbye to my family? Meet me in Norway. Meet me there in an hour.
Can I ride with you?
No. GM lithium battery is made for all types of vehicles, so soon everyone can drive an EV. Whoa.
Why didn't we all just go together?
Knowing Will is probably flying private. This place is adorable. Nice. Hey, where are you?
Lori, you're in Sweden.
You're in Sweden.
Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite commercial outside of the Breaking Bad commercial.
We're going to talk about the Rihanna halftime show.
Please, let's talk about it. I've been waiting.
Oh my God.
God.
Okay, can I say, so she's probably, I thought she'd just given birth. Here she's pregnant.
Again, no, she did just give birth back in December or
Now has
January.
another baby.
Okay, so she's about 4.
It's like a 9-month turnaround.
4 month pregnant? 3 month? 4 months?
She was 3 or 4, and she confirmed it after the Super Bowl. So yes.
My God, I mean, it was beautiful. Like she looks fucking amazing.
You sure did.
And then like obviously she's the only woman I've ever seen on stage, like at any kind of a thing that like touched herself. And then not only did she touch herself, like she did like the Eminem crotch grab.
Yeah.
And then she sniffed her hands afterwards. Did you see this?
Yes.
Oh my fucking God. I love you, Rihanna.
Yeah, she's a bad
Badass. She's like, fuck you, NFL.
She a bad
I'm gonna smell
bitch.
my own fucking pussy on stage.
Like
You do know she didn't get paid for that. She did the show for free.
all NFL is for free.
Yeah.
All Super Bowl is for free.
And originally it was because she wanted to do a new album. She wanted-
Every Super Bowl artist that comes on stage performs for
it's
free.
just for the marketing. It's
And
for the
whoa, no, it's further than that. Every Super Bowl artist that goes on stage and performs for free, then God damn it. Wait. This is really important though. Then has to give up 10% of their album sales for the next 6 months after
Yeah,
the
do you-
Pooper Bowl.
do you know what a Lady
You're off the
Gaga's
floor, by the way.
percentage was when
No, I said Pooper Bowl.
Sounded like Super Bowl.
No, I
do you,
said Pooper-
do
there
you
you
know
go.
what Lady
God damn.
Gaga's
we both have the same for that
listen to
one.
me. What
I
did you
have
say?
4, but you have 1. So
Hey, Lady Gaga had 1,000. Her sales went up by 1,000%.
John, you have so much swagger. I think you could land Rihanna.
Oh my God, please.
Sean, if I die, there's nobody I would rather raise my children than you.
Wow.
Sean, you're a lovely bloke.
That counts. Sean, you're a lovely bloke.
Yeah.
I think that was 4, right?
No,
That
was
was in
3.
Sweden.
That was 3 for you.
Sean, you beat my ass anytime we play NHL on any kind of game system.
I also beat your ass at fantasy football.
Ooh.
1 season.
We owe another one now because you said the F word.
I did.
Damn it.
Sean, Sean, you're a good gamer in general.
Sean, I wish we played more video games together because I enjoy your company.
We tried, and then nobody else showed up.
I can't deal with your shoe the way that it is right now, Ian. It's making me laugh.
It's a little wrinkled.
It's definitely wrinkled up.
Yeah.
We didn't even show up for our own side league that we were doing just to build crappy teams.
No, but that game was amazing. It went back and forth, back and forth. I mean, that's all you can really ask for.
Dude,
And
that was so much fun of a game.
even like the fact that like in the fourth quarter they were tied and like we
Does
weren't
anyone-
even close to our point total.
Does
Okay,
anyone
they were
wanna
way
bring
over the
that
point totals,
elephant
right?
in the room?
I'm
Anyone
gonna wait. I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be controversial.
Oh man.
The fact that Philadelphia got called for that holding call,
Yeah, it was rough.
I was asking if we were going to bring up the elephant in the room.
it's kind of bullshit. Okay.
Should have let him play through that.
Now listen.
Here's the problem.
There was not a single holding call called on a receiver the rest of the game.
Okay, I'm going to bring up the one problem with it. Okay.
Okay.
And the one major.
I mean, it was holding. It was
Yeah,
actual
it was
holding.
a holding.
We'll-
That-
we'll admit
they
that.
should have let them play.
That's not even the problem. Okay. So Chiefs were up at that point. They're tied. No, they were tied.
No, they were tied.
They were tied, and that was towards the end of the game.
Yep.
So, okay. So, from an Eagle fan perspective, yeah, you kind of got hurt there.
Eagles probably win the Super Bowl. God damn it.
See, that's 2 for you. On
That's
top
2,
of
by the
two
way.
that he
Yeah.
said. So you owe 4 right now.
No.
What? He said
I
2,
said it 2,
and
and you said 2.
2. I kept my mouth shut,
She
so
kept-
I only
yeah.
have 2.
I need to stop drinking.
None.
Sean, you have really good taste in whiskeys.
Sean, you never smell bad.
You also have good taste in pizza.
Yeah.
You have a fantastic moving ability. Like because you worked at Don's Appliance and you can move shit really well. Yeah.
I wasn't sure where you were going.
You
with
like
that.
know how to move large objects.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that. So, nonetheless, to finish my point here. So, if you're on the other side there, and you guys are going to hate me, but if you're the Chiefs and you don't make that call and you end up losing the game, now you're pissed off on that side because yes,
Right, it was a holding. Yeah.
Was it supposed to be a call? Yes, it was.
Sean, your dedication to the Pens makes me want to be a better Pens fan.
Yeah.
That goes the same for you and your Cowboys. So
Do I owe him more still?
I owe
no,
one.
Laura
I'm
is one.
thinking.
She's thinking.
Use one of
Sean, you're a
mine.
good basketball player too.
I'm gonna call BS on that one, but
No,
okay,
you're good at
go
all
with it.
sports. I feel like.
You're very athletic.
I'm very
Yeah.
competitive.
I'm going to add that to
Right, which
my
makes-
future fuck ups that I'm going to do through the rest of the episode. I just said you're very athletic. It's a compliment. And it's a true compliment. He's athletic.
Yeah.
I think we're all athletic,
Once-
but he's
Mhm.
definitely athletic.
Once again, I'm just competitive. I don't like losing or being anywhere near that. So
I'm just saying that the Eagles did get screwed a little. God damn it.
The
Fuck.
birds,
Hey,
dude.
The bird got
Drink-
screwed.
drinking, Hoover.
God
Yeah,
damn
it was such a close game. I mean, that really could have gone either way. And I am glad that Mahomes won because honestly, I even though I thought the Eagles, oh fuck, the Birds were gonna win. I am glad to see that Mahomes got it.
All right, hang on. I owe something. Sean, every time we go on a trip together, I have a blast. I hope we go on more trips together.
Yeah, the New York one was a ton of fun. We haven't.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas is a while ago, but I was going with the most recent.
Yeah, Sean, I will say that you are a very funny guy. So you like when we do go and do things, you
I'm gonna
always
use
bring
that
out
one.
a good like mojo in the room.
Absolutely. But where were we at with this?
What?
With the
Pooper
game,
Bowl?
the Pooper Bowl.
Just saying that it was a good game in general.
It was a very good game. And I won money. And
You did win.
Philadelphia lost.
Me too. And the Chiefs won.
So, God,
Sean, you're a good co-host on this show.
Laura's getting pissed.
No, I'm not.
Sean, I love that anytime I say something, you actually listen to it. You
Absorb
take,
it.
even if it's bad feedback, you take that feedback in and you absorb it and you try and get better.
How do you learn and grow if you don't?
I have one I want to just put out there so I don't forget it also, just in case I know it's gonna happen. Sean, you're really good at not only taking
Oh,
feedback.
I
and
forgot I was up one.
you're not only good at that, like taking feedback, but you're also good at like taking feedback from other people when they're giving it to you.
Wait, hang on. I'm up one. So, the fucking Eagles would have probably won the Super Bowl.
That's two.
God damn it. That is two.
You suck at this game.
God damn it. Fuck. I screwed the booch. I was going to give you one back. So, but I answered the thing too. You care about everybody around you.
I have to tell you, this has to be one of the roughest punishments for you guys.
Well, if
Really
you
not.
wait. If you could not say the words, it wouldn't be as bad. But because you can just be like, fuck you, you said Philadelphia, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say it. Then it puts us into a
There's
corner.
definitely been moments I've held off just because of how often you guys have had to say something.
Well, it's a good punishment. I like it. It's creative.
No, I definitely liked, the commercials. I definitely liked the halftime show, and the game itself has just like gotten better and better. And I did like seeing the Kelsey brothers, go
was-
at it and do their
So do-
thing. And
That
You
was
guys
incredible.
remember what my bet was on the Pooper Bowl?
I forget.
Which one?
I teased. I told you
Oh,
last
yeah,
week. I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
tease
teased.
I'm gonna tease whoever was the underdog. So I teased the Chiefs. Wait, I didn't finish it though. I did not say the end.
I'm gonna give you this
He
one. I'm
said-
not.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you this one.
I teased Kansas City to +9, and I took the over at 44, which I was almost done at halftime. So that's the other thing. The only other feedback I have about the Pooper Bowl is that I feel like if Jalen Hurts does not fumble 6 at the end of the first half,
Oh yeah, they lost by 3 points.
Kansas City is going to get blown out. Not even close. I think because
I
it
don't
was Mahomes was limping at that point.
Change the trajectory.
Yeah, he went back into the locker room, took his shot.
I know. He was limping at that point.
Why he was on that interview
Oh,
when
Oh, yeah.
Travis was talking, he was like,
Do you see the picture after the game? He had
But-
the WWE Championship belt in the back of his limo.
But
He
here-
was literally laying
here's the
flat
thing.
with his big sunglasses.
if Philadelphia's up 28-14 at halftime, they win that game. There's no chance that they don't win that game.
There's definitely a chance. Look at what Brady did to not the Eagles, but the Falcons.
I'm just saying. And you said the
And I said yes.
Philadelphia again.
I'm up one, I think.
Yeah, you are. You actually caught yours. You said one last time. It's the randomness of when I'm not actually intentionally doing it that's messed up.
I don't have as much patience as you do as a father.
Do you have as much patience as me at anything?
Probably.
That's the one thing I go by.
I think in business I've become a lot more
Oh,
patient.
you definitely have. You've
Yeah.
gotten way better than you used
I
to
can
be.
tell you on my end, you are not. I'm just kidding.
Maybe
I'm
you're just
kidding.
too slow, Jack.
Easy. Easy.
Oh, I do got to give a shout out to Jackie. She helped me a lot over the last week. I appreciate Jackie.
What about me? I'm gonna just give her all the love and not
no,
me.
no, she stayed late on Saturday. She stayed late. She worked today. No, I'm giving love to Jackie. And she might be one of our listeners.
Maybe. My brother is.
I'm gonna remember that.
Hey, where are we at?
Whoa.
Can't hear us. Voila. Your default microphone, that's all it says. I hear it clicking.
Here we are. We're back. Clearly, I bumped something with my foot. Hey, since we moved to the studio, that's the first mess up we've had, though.
Yeah, it is.
That's good stuff.
I know of, yeah.
We're just gonna make sure not to bump
We need to move the board away from Hoover's feet.
the surge protector from my feet. Anyways, I feel bad for Philadelphia fans
Do you?
because
Do
no.
you?
I'm saying I'm being
felt bad.
controversial.
I felt bad because I talked to Tony during the week.
What's
About
your
it.
name?
And Tony told me, he's like, oh, I think it's going to be a blowout. I really do. I just think it's going to be a blowout. And I had to bluntly tell him,
Pull out for what, him to lose or him?
no,
to
for
win?
them to win, for the Eagles to
Really?
win.
God damn it!
You drew that out of me. I was not even intentional.
You know what, Sean? You are very smart to the point where you told us to turn off this one other light, and I think it makes our video look better.
It does actually.
Yeah.
It's not so washed out.
Yep.
I
agree.
Yeah, the one light actually is a lot better than the two.
So wait, he thought his team was going to blow out.
He thought they were going
Kansas
to blow
City.
them out. And I bluntly told him, like, I could see where you're coming from with that. I really can, because as a whole, their team is great. That whole team defensively is great. However, Mahomes, I said to you guys last week on the show, I can't go against Mahomes again. I've done it too many times for my own heart.
Like me going against McGregor.
Yeah.
We were talking about
much.
that earlier.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
I will say
By
that.
the way, do you want to do a special episode of this for the McGregor fight?
Yeah. When is
He
it?
doesn't. He only fights like once every 3 years now. So
When is it though?
isn't it like the 12th?
That's
of
if he can
April or
pass his
something like
drug
that?
test.
I'm good for it.
Yeah,
We should
they'll-
absolutely.
They'll find a way to make him fight.
Okay, we're saying it right now.
Too much money.
Two Dads Drink will be back to review the upcoming McGregor fight and
I
maybe even the post conference.
I almost want to sit here and record ourselves while we watch the fight.
I'd be cool with that.
Just being honest.
Anyways, Tony told me, ahead of time before the Kansas City. I'm really thinking about stuff before I say it. Before Kansas City beat Cincinnati, he told me he'd rather have Cincinnati because of Mahomes, right? He's like, if anybody's gonna pull it out, it's gonna be Mahomes.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go back to all year. I've been saying that the NFC is way worse than the AFC, and the
That
NFC,
Super Bowl wouldn't say that though.
and the NFC East lucked out by a super easy schedule.
But for real, and I'm gonna save you guys. Philadelphia,
Oh no. I give all props.
that team, when you stop and think about it, because earlier in the year we all agreed that the schedule was super easy for them.
Super easy.
However, when you stop and start to look at that team and how they performed, that team is actually really good.
yeah,
Their
they're
offensive
good.
line is maybe one of the best ever.
As a Cowboys fan, I have to give props where props are due and say that they had number one, had a great season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, you can't deny that.
Even
No-
if they can't mimic it next year,
No,
they
they
had a
will.
great.
But
this
here's the
season.
problem: they have so much talent
Oh,
on their team.
agreed.
They're
Number
gonna be
two,
close.
I gave a lot of shit to Sirianni early on.
We both did. Think of what we
Oh
said
my
about him
God.
last year.
I trashed him last year, right?
I don't think. Don't get me
And-
wrong. I don't think he's phenomenal. I think the
But
team's
I love his
phenomenal.
attitude.
His attitude's
I
good.
love his attitude. And I think I think they have one more year before they have to pay Hurts.
They're supposedly going to be looking into it this off season, but yes, the following off season is when they have to pay the guy.
If they
I'll be honest with you, I'd franchise him.
if they pay Hurts more than $50 million, which is probably what's going to happen, I think they're going
if they do
to
this again next year, they're going to have to.
they're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I'm telling you that as a I don't think Hurts is much better than Dak Prescott. The only thing I will say is that he is more mobile currently.
I think he's a better decision maker of when to run versus when to pass. I think he's a better decision maker,
But early in Dak's career, he was a very good decision maker.
but he's not now.
No, he's
What-
not anymore.
And here's the catch: Jalen Hurts hasn't went through the injury, so and you can't define if he's going to go through the same
But-
injury that Dak went
But
through.
he can't continue to take the beating that he's taken.
Dude, he just did 3 rushing touchdowns in the Super Bowl. That's
I know.
record. That's a record by 2.
But,
That's
look
been
at
2.
his Hail Mary at the end.
Oh, he's not.
was
But he's
terrible.
not designed for that. He's designed for this.
No. But I think that he gets that further than 57 yards
Mhm.
if his shoulders held.
Maybe.
And that's the fact. And that's the point. He's going to realize that, like, I need to start sliding. I need to start. And that's what Dak's done, right? Dak's been way
He's
more
changed up his
conservative
game,
with his
yeah.
with his running.
So here's what I'm going to tell you. In a lot of times, I tell you guys all the time, I believe in coaching. I believe good coaches win.
Oh, wait. Before you get into that, they're in their fucking QB sneak, 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 play.
Mhm.
It's unstoppable.
Oh, you didn't stop it.
It's
Oh,
literally
they're-
the most
You-
unstoppable play
you
in the
knew they were
National
coming.
Football League.
You knew it was coming. And you
Even the
didn't
one
stop
play
it.
where Clark jumps the line, grabs Hurts around the neck.
Still didn't stop it.
Hurts is like, bro, you realize I fucking squat
What
600
you are,
pounds.
yes.
And he just muscles through it. Just like, I don't care that you got me around the neck. I got the first. Unbelievable. The offensive line gets so low.
Yeah.
No other team is going to be able to reenact.
Here's
what they did.
here's the catch though, and I'm questioning this because this is a big change if it happens. The report is Jason Kelsey is going to retire this offseason.
I don't think it's going to happen.
If it does happen and he retires,
that hurts.
that's a big
loss.
hurt in the line.
My team lost Travis Frederick early in his
Mhm.
career. Like, Travis Frederick was only 31 when he retired. He was our all pro center. I mean, all pro, like best center in the National Football League. And when he retired, our line went to shit.
Yeah, and I don't know if
Because
I
he
can
sets
see
the
that because
tone.
the whole line looks damn good.
But the whole
center-
line looked
but to
damn
get-
good with Travis Frederick around it too.
The center is technically the leader of the line.
leader of the line. He
That-
points out who's blitzing.
He's the call. He plays
He-
calls
yeah.
the plays.
100%.
And here's what I was really getting at is, as much as I like Nick Sirianni, and once again, that's a far push because if you asked me last year, I thought it was a joke.
Complete joke.
I thought it was a joke, but I do like him. I don't want to necessarily put him in the top 10 coaches yet, even though he was just in the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
I did say it. Fuck.
Did you call it the Pooper Bowl?
No, I called it the Super Bowl,
God damn.
which you made me now say it a second time.
Sean.
Is Laura looking up compliments?
She might be. She's in her phone right now.
No.
Sean, you have a way better ass than I do.
Whoa.
And Sean, the fact that you kept Sam as long as you have, you must have a big cock.
Wow.
But those are 2 compliments. Super big compliments.
Sean, are you sure that you want to call this guy your best friend?
Is that the compliment? Or is that
I
where
mean,
we're going?
no, that was a fucking question, honestly.
The
Absolutely.
funny
I like
part-
your taste in Yellowstone.
I love Yellowstone, the show. Yeah,
I know.
whiskey.
I like that you like it.
Wait,
Is that what you
Yellowstone has a whiskey? We haven't drank
I
it
brought
yet?
it on last season, dude.
Yeah.
You drank it last season.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I'm sure you don't because you drink too much. Alcoholic.
Wow.
Hilarious.
I think I get a +1 for that insult right there.
That's not the show, is it?
Jesus. Anyways, great Pooper Bowl.
Great Pooper Bowl.
Great Pooper Bowl. I mean, 70,
Jeez, that was
73 points.
it was just entertaining. It was fun. It was everything I
fun.
expected. And I will point out one thing. There was something I saw today because the Eagles I don't want to force you guys to do it.
Sean, God damn it. You have way more patience than I do.
You already said that.
He
Loser.
did.
You
I
have
did?
positive
Yeah.
energy, Sean.
Yeah.
You God, that movie. No, that could be distributed as backhanded. I can't say that.
He's worried about what he has to say.
I don't want the double punishment.
He doesn't even know what it is. That's the problem.
Wait, who does Laura determine if it's a backhanded compliment?
No, me.
You do.
I was the one who won this week, right?
Fuck. Um, you are better straight up NFL picker than I am.
Yeah, on the show at least. I can
Hell
agree.
yeah.
On the show.
Yeah. I mean, you did. You beat me by 2 on the show. I think you beat Laura by 1. So I think you are the champion of the show.
Just so you know, I haven't been punished in like 5 weeks, so that's going back to the regular season.
You guys also pick before I do every single week.
Okay, so moving forward, we are going to potentially do a live episode for
Conor McGregor.
the McGregor fight.
When is it?
Are you gonna be here, Jack?
When is it?
No. Are you gonna be here, Jack?
I just want to know when.
No. Are you gonna be here, Jack? No matter when it was.
How can you ask that if she doesn't know when it is?
It doesn't matter. It's a Saturday night. She's gonna be here to watch it with you and I live. Jack, you gotta commit. You're the only person out of the 3 of us who's been paid for this show.
And I've also showed up to these shows.
You have, but you're the only
You're gonna
person.
pay me for extracurricular activities.
Really?
No, not really. That was a joke.
Okay, so there's not an official date. It's on the second half of 2023 is what it says.
Okay, sure. I'll be here then.
Season 3 may be going by that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so can we move forward to Kids Corner?
Yes.
Sure.
So as long as we don't mention anything of the 4 words.
No football.
God.
Or Super Bowl. What's the other 2 words? Eagles. And Chiefs.
That's 3. That's 4.
John, I like your office.
Sean, you listen.
I like
to,
your
Thanks-
style.
Thanks for the paint job.
You listen to more Eminem than I do.
That's not true.
You have got good music taste.
I like your style.
I just said that.
I know. I'm taking it.
Oh my god. And I also like that you care enough to get the old people gold or the plated so that my name is
Fuck
also
that. Fuck that.
he can't steal that
You know
one.
how it's on this side? See how it's
Fuck that.
And-
John, I will admit that you were right about Mahomes and you were right about
You've admitted but that all season.
Tyreek Hill going to
Yeah.
the Dolphins. I was way wrong on that.
And I still traded him this year, but I traded him for Christian McCaffrey.
I was
Guess-
way wrong on that. You were way right on that.
Which guess what? Trading him for Christian McCaffrey. Probably that.
I think we're even now.
Yeah, I think we
I'll let it go.
It's
before-
corner.
go first.
Hang on. Okay. So today, by the way, applause to Sean here, showing up Valentine's Day. Today is technically Valentine's Day. Not easy for people to show up on Valentine's Day, right?
We had a conversation. Everything was good. We also had dinner last night. We had dinner tonight. So yeah.
So I've documented my struggles with my daughter. Right, she's going through puberty. Things are different.
Dude, I literally was at your house. What was it, Saturday?
Yeah.
And what was she walking you around in?
Oh my god. A skimpy yoga outfit? Would you?
I literally asked you, is she working out in the morning, first thing in the morning? And it had to be like 9 a.m.
No.
And that was your response is, no, this is what she walks around in now.
I mean, she looks like a beautiful young woman at any time. She's 5'4.5".
Once again, I just can't picture it. I remember little Livy. That's all.
Olivia is 5'4.5". How tall are you? 5'7"?
5'8".
5'8". She might be taller than you soon. She's taller than Cassie.
Oh.
How tall is Sam?
5'10".
God damn, is she really that tall?
You don't know this? How often have you been around her? She wears flat shoes. She don't even wear heels or anything.
Damn. Anyways, Olivia's gonna be a very tall woman, and she's super skinny and very attractive and the whole 9 yards. Anyways, today's Valentine's Day. I took gifts home to everybody, right? Cassie got a gift. Actually, Cassie got 2 gifts. Olivia got 2 gifts. Roman got 1 gift because he's a dude and it's Valentine's. Get used to it, bro. I went to Sarah's. I got like 2 I Love You candy bars for the kids. And then I got some flowers for Cassie. And then I got a single rose for Olivia on top of the chocolate, obviously. And I showed up today to pick her up from Annie, and I gave her the flower and I gave her the candy, and I said, "Happy Valentine's Day. I love you, and thank you for being such a good kid." Man, the fucking smile from ear to ear, it just fuck. I might tear up right now. It fucking melted me.
Yeah.
And like,
It's supposed to.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, she's just such a great kid.
Yeah.
And she's amazing and she's beautiful. And I'm like, fuck, she's my mini and I created her, and shit, I'm literally tearing up right now. I you guys know me, I don't cry very often.
But Olivia's like so special,
Yep.
She's so special, period. And it's special to me. And just seeing the smile on her face, which I haven't had a whole ton of smiles from Olivia as of late.
Dude, I'm gonna go back to Christmas time. We went on the train together.
Yeah.
And I was scared to sit next to her.
Well, it's growing up, guys. When you're a girl, you're going through a lot.
Look at this.
It's like,
I'm
oh,
literally
I didn't even
fucking
know it was
crying.
really there.
Right
It's
now.
really
No,
there.
I mean, I literally was like, the fact that I spent like, I don't know, $1.50 on a Sarah's
Made her that
I Love
happy,
You
yeah.
candy bar and like $5 on a rose. Like,
Just means a lot to be there for.
and she just smiled. Like, she smiled the whole time. And I haven't seen her smile in so long. And like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Like,
No, it's okay.
I
You're
don't
allowed
cry
to get
very
emotional about your
often.
daughter.
I
Your
literally
daughter,
don't
man.
cry at all.
Daddy, I said this earlier. Girls and their dads are unlike anything.
I
Oh
told
my
you guys
God,
if I was
I just this might be I think this is the first two dads drink. I'm crying right
dude,
now.
I've told you already. If I was to ever have one more kid, the only way I would be to do that is if I knew I was having a daughter.
Yeah.
That's the only way because there's something different about it.
Yeah,
I have 2 boys,
100%.
and I don't think I would be able to have a daughter, but it is what it is.
I just like I feel like she's been like in her own little world lately, and like just seeing her smile, and she couldn't stop looking at me, and she's smiling, and like, man, I was just like, wow, it just blew
powerful.
my mind.
No matter what, your dad.
Yeah, it's powerful and it'll always be powerful. Yeah.
People.
It's a
That-
role that you can't take away from somebody.
That's
Dad is
the
a big
love.
role if you do it right.
That's the love. I can't even explain it. Like, I love her so much.
You're supposed to.
Yep. I was gonna say, you do it right, which you do. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry about getting emotional, but
dude, you're fine. You're fine.
Anyways, that was the first one. So you got two more, Sir and Grayson, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Ollie though this week.
Oh, it could be because obviously we had Monster Jam.
Monster Jam.
All right, so funny story about Monster Jam. So we did the pit party, which Ian, I think I sent you a picture of it. Oh, geez, he's drunk.
It's fucking great. Picture of Ollie
and
Monster
Grayson
Jam.
in front of Gravedigger.
Gravedigger looks like he was
That's the son of the actual
18 years old.
Okay, so
He's probably gonna take over.
well, he did. The dad's not the driver anymore. His daughter, which is in her, I want to say high 20s, maybe 30 at this point, Kristen Anderson, is a world championship monster truck driver of one of the Gravedigger vehicles.
Wow.
This is his youngest son, Weston Anderson, who was working on the pit crew before he just took over driving this vehicle. And now he is currently the point leader this year.
How old is he? Do you know?
They did not say.
He looks like he's like 18.
I would think he's older because he's been on the pit crew for years now and things like that. I would think he's older.
He's probably like early 20s.
Not gonna lie to you. So throughout the pit party, Ollie was loving that, seeing the monster trucks, the whole thing. However, we went to the show and all the loud revving and everything, Ollie actually got scared and wanted to leave.
Really?
Yeah, he still loves it. Like we went home and he was telling me all about it. I have photos of. So throughout the show, Gravedigger is obviously the main attraction for the most part. Megalodon's pretty awesome too, though. The big shark truck.
Is that the one that Grayson likes?
Megalodon, yeah, that's the one he likes. Nonetheless, Megalodon's pretty awesome. And El Toro Loco, there was Zombie there. There was a bunch of the cool ones there this time. Nonetheless, Gravedigger goes into the show. He wins the middle two competitions. And throughout this, Weston Anderson keeps saying, we're going to get the freestyle. And you know what I do in freestyle. And this is the last episode of the week for them before they go to the following week at the next town. So he's bluntly saying, this is the last one. I'm going to go big. This is the last one. My car. And he literally won at the end of the last point thing he won. We're too clean. Our truck looks too clean right now, is what he's saying. This guy goes full board on freestyle. He literally drives that truck straight up one of these hills, and all you see is it's pulling straight up in the air, and it's not tilted forward. It's literally straight up in the air. He lands on his ass, and then he rolls over, and then somehow still ends up on his tires again, and he goes speeding around again, and he goes up again and shoots himself off, lands on his side, on his top, trashes the whole vehicle at the end. It was the most ridiculous thing I saw. Ollie's looking at this, still wanting to go home, but Ollie's just looking like, And if you know Ollie, that's scary.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Ollie wanted to go home because, like,
it's the noise. Have you ever been to the Monster Jam?
Yeah, we went to no, never been to Monster Jam, but we went to
indoors inside of an arena with the closed ceiling and everything. Loud. It is so loud. Outdoors, we don't have to put I wouldn't put headphones on. Indoors, I will remember to bring headphones. Wow. It is so loud. It is so awesome though. To be honest with you, it is very awesome watching these guys.
Because you remember when you guys came to watch Olivia in the Christmas pageant.
Yep.
Ollie literally was just like monster trucks, like like Cassie was like showing him videos of monster trucks, and he was just like monster trucks.
That's all he does. That's all he talks about and looks at and wants to do all the time.
It's crazy.
I do want to say a Grayson story real quick though, because it literally just happened today, and this is the final episode of the season. To be honest with you,
so. Who cares? Let's go.
All right. So we all know I'm a Penguin fan. You guys have said this enough times today. Mm-hmm. So at his school, they had $1 raffle tickets for to win Penguin tickets. This kid came up to me last night. Dad, can I have $1? I didn't know this yet, what it was for when he asked. Yeah, sure. What do you need it for? I'm going to buy me and you Penguin tickets. He thought he was buying the tickets for $1 each. And he had his own dollar.
Please let us buy Penguin tickets for $1 each.
So he didn't realize what the raffle thing meant. He just thought, I get Penguin tickets for $1. Is all he thought. Mm-hmm. But he made sure that, and my wife and me not even laugh. I was just happy to hear it. No, I want to go with my dad. We went a few weeks ago. I want to get these tickets so I can take my dad to go to Penguin game.
That's sweet.
So I ended up
cute.
giving him. My wife ended up giving him $5. I gave him $5, so he ended up getting 10 raffle tickets. I don't know when they announced the winner or whatnot, but nonetheless, he did all that just because he wanted to take his dad to a
Awesome.
Penguin game.
I wish Sir could win me tickets in a raffle.
Beautiful thing. What's Sir been up to last week?
Well, I always talk about like me and Sir and like the things we do, but I don't always talk about the fact that like he in my house, like, so he has like, at like 4 to 4:30 is his dinner time. Like he's like an old man. So he like if it's past 4:30, he will sit downstairs if my mom hasn't come home or if I haven't fed him yet. He will just start barking. Like raising hell, basically. Like, I want my food.
It's feed me.
Like literally.
Baby.
Literally losing his shit. And then like at night he'll hang out with my mom for a little bit because she likes to sit downstairs and just like watch TV. He will sit there and she got this new TV stand that has like a little fireplace. He likes to sit at the very end of it. And it's like it has a little heater that's like this big, but it has like the visual of like the fire.
Dogs
And he
love that though.
literally-
They love it.
He sits in front of it and like hangs out in front of this thing all the time. He won't stand up on it because he thinks it's hot. Like he won't put his paws up on the, even though
Sorry,
that's
it's
not the hot.
Rosie
but
lays
that's
in front of
hot.
the fridge though.
That-
Just so you know.
yeah.
Rosie lays in front of the fridge for the
Yeah, they
cold
find
air.
the warm. Oh, really?
No, she sits in front of the fridge for cold air.
Gotcha. He sits in front of a heater, like like loves it, and he also like because I have to use a heating pad a lot. If that heating pad is on, and he even comes into the room, he immediately jumps up in the bed as fast as he can and gets over to the heating pad before I can get into it. And then I have to be like, excuse me,
Oh,
let me get in. Can I
what's
lay with you?
What's me?
And literally like that, he's just really smart. And I know I say this a lot because he does like ridiculous things, but he really is such a smart dog and like knows what time it is, knows what he wants to do, likes the fireplace, barks at dogs on television. Like he's just all of these things, right? And he just makes me laugh. He's such a good boy. Like we didn't go to camp this weekend because we were doing a bunch of work and he knew it. Like he was fucking pissed.
I hear my dog enjoyed having you at the house today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But those dogs just like me because I like them, like I like immediately like rolled over and gave me your belly. Like immediately. I like your buttons too.
Oh, we tried. So we tried to do the
I think you did too many at once.
maybe.
think
Yeah,
you-
so we tried to do the have you seen the husky video where the huskies press on the buttons like
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like
food,
outside. Yeah.
outside, fuck you, like, feed me, like so I was like, oh, let's get these buttons for Elsa, right? And didn't go so well.
She did the feed me this morning.
Did she?
She hit the feed me, and the best part was you guys didn't have dog food. So she gave her like a little bit of wet food, but didn't have the dry
Not
food.
only
So
if
the
she would
dog's
have
like,
hit the
"Feed
fuck
me."
you button after that.
I know, right? Asshole.
Well, we did treat outside,
Yeah.
food,
Food.
and
Yeah.
and she hasn't pressed a single fucking button until today when Jack's at my house.
Hey, Rosie decided to let me know when the Amazon truck driver came today. So
Dogs are, that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to alert you at the end of the day. Like, I don't always love it at my house at home, but when I'm at camp and sometimes I'm there by myself, like there's no one there. It's like dark as shit. And when he alerts me, it's like, I know something's out there. Like I know something's up, like 100%. So like I acknowledge it and we get our asses inside,
Well, guys, great seeing Two Dads Drink.
Two Dads Drinks ends with the Chiefs
Season-
beating the Eagles in Super Bowl.
Season 2.
So we got three each, or we split?
What a great football episode.
It's two each.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sean, I wish I could drink regular soda and look like you.
Oh, jeez.
Me too. I wish I could drink regular soda and look like you too, John.
Sean,
I look just like you guys, just so you know.
you got me into whiskey, and I'm so happy that you got me into whiskey.
I appreciate that. It took a
Sean,
while
I
to
like
get
that you're also a fellow whiskey drinker.
there. Okay. I feel like that was said earlier, but
I'm
We'll go with
not
it
by
was
me.
not. It was not said earlier.
we'll go with it. There's so many things, so we'll go with it.
Do we have more to say? Just two each.
I said technically it should be 4 each, but we're going with 2 each because I'm being nice.
I like that you're an Apple user.
Ah,
I do not like that you're an Apple user.
backhanded punishment.
Oh shit.
Set him up. Set him up.
Do you have the Bradshaw whiskey in there?
No.
He said no.
No.
Nice. Good sir. Sean, I like that you are a team player, you know, in everything in life. Like you're not afraid to step up for other people and put your best foot forward.
Thanks.
Sean, I feel
And I like that you're a good family man.
Wow.
I had to get mine out.
Enough. Sean, I feel like the fact that you landed Sam
Did he say this earlier?
no means you have a big
Didn't he say this earlier?
Yes,
he
definitely
Backhanded punishment again.
I said that via text message.
No, you
No, you just
there.
Here, it's been
No,
like 10
big
minutes
cock?
ago.
Yes.
No.
Yes. We both agree that you
Oh,
said it. So
shit.
you just
You
got,
said that
you
one.
got Sean's cock on the brain.
God damn it.
And we called you out on it earlier already. You think he's drank too much, Laura?
Yep.
Yes, I've drank too much. Sean, you challenge me to be a better person.
That's a good
Cool.
one.
I like it. Cool.
Yeah, I'm signing off because I can't do this anymore. Deuces!